Okay, good evening, my fellow COVID-19 prisoners. Now, don't hold me responsible for that. And the reason I'm saying it is because we all feel like we're in a bad movie. We all feel that we're prisoners in our own home. And to a certain extent, that's right. And, while we're trying to keep occupied, get on with work, plan things for the future, it is a time that we are all up in arms. And even when we try and meditate or we try and calm ourselves, our anxiety is just over the top. So I want to come on today and I want to give you an amazing little tip, a little trick that's going to help you calm your monkey mind, help you to calm yourself when you meditate or when you think you're going through some issues or your mind is racing and you're worried about it. So when we come right back, I'm going to give you a tip that's really going to help you every single day of your life during this and even after. So from me to you, from my cell block to your cell block, we'll come right back and I'll give you the little secret to it. God bless. Okay guys, welcome back. So here's my little tip, but before we kind of jump in it, I'm going to use the analogy of meditation and give you that little secret. But one of the things that I want to kind of get across, the secret to anything in life is the breath. We only live and we only exist because of the divine force that is animated within us. That spirit force animates us. And that same spirit force is the creation of all that exists and all that there is. And a lot of people won't believe in certain spiritual aspects and they won't believe in paranormal, which we see as normal or anything like that, because they can't see something that's tangible. The reality is that we have oxygen that we cannot see. We need to breathe that air. Although at the moment, sometimes that could be dangerous as well. But we need to breathe that air. And that air, that works within our physiology and our biological functions as well. We cannot live without it. We can't see it. But it exists and we know that it's there because without it, we would die. The secret to anything in life is in the breath. I studied martial arts for many, many years. I still do. And the breath is an important attribute to anything in the martial way. The breath is an important attribute to pregnant mothers who are giving birth. They breathe their way through it. In yoga, we breathe. When we pray, we breathe. The breath is often taken for granted. And during this time of upset and anguish and anxiety, there's many different videos out there, there's many different things teaching you how to remain calm and teaching you to do meditation and different things that will help to bring your anxiety down, and they are all wonderful. But what I want to do is to go one stage further, because I've had a lot of people have asked me for tips on their meditation practices or tips on how they can calm their anxiety. And the reality is in the breath. Because in the breath is when we really touch the divine, is when we actually touch the divine energy that is, it's that time and place that is in between the breath is where divinity lies. And often when you're trying to breathe and go into meditation, people will take you through breathe in and breathe out and breathe in and breathe out to relax you. And that, works definitely, but there's a little bit of a superficialness to it because we often have that, what people understand as the monkey mind. And when out with the time that we have now, the monkey mind is something where you would be busy and you'd be, oh my God, I need to go and pick up the kids, or I need to do the dinner, or did I peel the potatoes, or as we say in Scotland, peel the tatties, all right? But at the end of the day, now the information is different and it's more negative in our mind. And that negativity is worse than what we normally have with our monkey mind. The monkey mind that we have these things that are really not that important, that are innocuous. So did I peel the tatties, or did I put that on, or did I switch the dishwasher on? These are not as dangerous thoughts as we have at the moment. At the moment, our minds are like, am I going to pick up the virus? How easy will I pick up the virus? Will it kill me? Will I lose my loved ones? When will I get to see my grandchildren again? When will I get to see them? And you cannot calm your mind through that noise that's going on inside of you. And so a lot of people, when they're trying to calm their anxiety, they can't. So I'm going to give you a little technique that I use, and it works very, very well. And it is the reality of recognizing who you are and what you are in time and space. So when you take a deep breath and you breathe out, there's a little bit of an element, there's a little bit of time in between that, the time and space. In the in-breath, we breathe in, and you breathe out, and we start to calm ourselves. But when our mind's busy, that often doesn't work. But what I want you to try and focus on is what I call the divine mind, okay? The divine mind in between time. The divine mind in between time. Because in between the in-breath and the out-breath is the secret to connecting with your divinity. It's the secret to connecting with the spirit, the soul deep inside of you, connecting with divine love and divine being. And it's very simple. And what I want you to do is to breathe in and just hold it. Because that space in between is when there's total silence. It's when there's nothing else exists in the world but you and your divinity in that space. It is the space where you meet divine love within your being. And it's also the space that will calm your emotions in an instant and will calm your anxiety in an instant. Whether you are meditating or whether you are going through some kind of anxious time. You see, when people are anxious, they breathe bags and things. There's a scientific reason for it. You know, reducing the heart rate, reducing norepinephrine and the fight or flight, set up, syndrome that happens. But in between that time, that in breath and out breath, just try it. Just go in. And hold it and then breathe out gently. That's the space I want you to become aware of. That is the space when everything will start to get calm. That is the divine mind. That's you connecting with your divine mind in time. That is your space. No matter whether you meditate, no matter whether you're anxious, all I want you to do is to breathe in. If you breathe 10 times, hold it 10 times. 5. Some people can't do it. The way that I do it when I go into meditation now, if my mind is busy, if I'm in meditation and my mind is busy, and I recognize that I'm busy, to get me back to that divine connection, I will breathe. And I'll just hold it and I'll recognize, I'll be aware of that space and time. I'll be aware of that connection, and that brings me right back. And then my monkey mind is calming. I'm calming that monkey mind. I'm calming the ego. I'm calming everything down. It's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. To calm the monkey mind in times of crisis and anxiety, to calm your busy mind, your constant negative thought patterns. It's between the in-breath and the out-breath, in the space and time, is where your divinity resides. Breathe in, connect with the divine, and breathe out. And the more that you do it, the calmer you will become, and the more divine connection you will have. Guys, at some point this week, I'm going to actually release a meditation free for everyone that I'm going to record. Hopefully not so much in my Scottish twang. I'm going to record it for you to help you through this time. just give me a comment below that you want it. I'll be building a page for this that you can connect with and you can download for free, and hopefully that'll help you to understand this, and it will help you to keep calm in times of anxiety and stress. Remember guys, we're all in this together. We're all fighting this together, but together collectively through divine prayer and raising our vibrations, we'll get through this. So breathe and pray. That's my secret. God bless.